Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. Robert Easter Jr. and Adrian Granados battled. This was a very interesting fight for a few reasons. Robert Easter Jr. got the victory over Adrian Granados. But one of the reasons why this fight was interesting, it was Robert Easter Jr.'s debut at 140 pounds. This is Adrian Granados moving to 140, which is his more natural weight, which is a weight where he can be more successful. And when you break down the fight initially, you see Robert Easter Jr. jumped out and was looking to box, was being very effective using lateral movement and just countering everything that Adrian Granados was attempting to do. Adrian Granados' work was just way too sloppy and off the mark early in the fight. Through the first about 5 rounds, about round 6 through 8, Adrian Granados started having a lot more success. You could tell that Robert Easter Jr. started to wear down a little bit more, and at which point you see that Adrian Granados won a few rounds here, but ultimately Robert Easter Jr., since this was a 10-round fight, eventually won the fight. He had the cleaner, sharper work, but a few things stuck out because these guys are both 140 pounders, and Robert Easter Jr. is a guy that hopes to compete for a title at this point. And when you look at the landscape, you see guys like Regis Prograis, you see guys like Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, Maurice Hooker. You see all these type of guys, even a possible Mikey Garcia if he decides to fight at 140. When you look at the landscape at 140 pounds, you see where does Robert Easter Jr. fit in? How good can he be, and can he win a title? And I think it's going to be very hard because nothing stood out about Robert Easter Jr. See, even later in the fight, the second half of the fight, Robert Easter Jr. drifted away from his boxing and attempted to brawl with the brawler. He didn't even stick to his own game plan, which is a problem when you're facing elite level and top level competitions like the Regis Prograis, the Josh Taylors, the Jose Ramirez of the world, when you're trying to win a belt against these type of guys. And then against them as well, you see Robert Easter Jr. simply didn't have elite power. And I understand that Adrian Granados, has a very good chin. Even though he was stopped by Danny Garcia, he's extremely good and tough chin, and not many guys can put him down or hurt him. But, Robert Easter Jr. just seems to not have the elite level, top level power in any weight class to hurt the vast majority of his opponents. And Robert Easter Jr., even though he did win the fight, he just looks like I've seen too many vulnerabilities. He did seem very hydrated when he came into the fight, and he looked very good initially in the fight. He needs to keep up that same work rate, pace, and boxing ability throughout the fight. He can't be drawn into brawls with anyone, because if you get drawn into a brawl with a guy like Regis Prograis or Josh Taylor, you're going to get hurt. Robert Easter Jr. has already been dropped against Mikey Garcia at 135. So we know that, Robert Easter Jr. can be hurt and has been hurt. But he did pick up a great significant victory tonight that will lead him towards his quest at another title shot, this time at 140 pounds. But once again, Unbiased as always, just IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.